Morning, good morning, good morning. Alright, we got Taurus. Someone is stubborn about something. They are manifesting 11 Pluto. Someone's doing this behind the scenes. Going to be causing some big changes. I like this song. Burning Man by Dirk Bentley. What do we have here? Ooh. Yeah, I got that with Pluto too, right? There's a lot of things coming to an end. Secrets and cycles here. People are talking about it because when people make big changes in their lives, it affects all those other people around them that are used to that person playing a very specific role. Something that's been in the shadows is coming into light. We'll be rolling stone. So we'll be broken. Alright, so I've got the Child card here, I got the Star card here. There's definitely the energy of children coming through. There's an energy of seeking a home. You know what, it's weird because it's not the story that's in this book, but it just popped into my head. And it's actually, the Seven Sisters? No, it's not the Seven Sisters, it's the Big Dipper. Big Dipper actually has 7 stars. It's 8 stars, or 6 stars, which are brothers. 1 star in the middle of the handle is actually a female who came from the stars, right? And she met these brothers, right? And there was this big buffalo stampede, and they climbed a tree. And when they climbed the tree, they climbed so high they climbed into the stars, right? And the 1 star with the little tiny star next to it is her holding the youngest brother in the stars, right? So there's definitely the energy of like a displaced child energy or a displaced person energy, or someone who's finding a family within another family or has found a family within another family. We got the Book and the Grimoire here. What's fun with this card? Look who's on it. I keep joking that the kids, like, I really wanted to go see that Avatar movie, and the kids dragged me to go see Puss in Boots instead. And I really love the message of that movie because it had that magical map in it. And the magical map, right, if you guys have seen Shrek, you know who Kitty is. Kitty Softpaws, she's the cat and the romantic interest of Puss in Boots, right? And they have this magical map that's going to lead them to a star that'll grant any wish that they want. And, whoever's holding the map, it creates an individualized path for them. I love it because it really is so stupid, but it's such an ingenious way of explaining manifestation, right? So when Kitty holds the map, it turns into like all this like flipping and jumping and everything else type of thing. You have to battle monsters and this, that, and the other thing, right? And it has all these personal like tasks that are to trigger her shadow on her path, right? When Puss holds the map, he has to go through all these trials for himself. He has to, there's a huge scene in that movie where he's in a cave with all these crystals, which are all the different versions of him from his 9 lives, right? It really explains it so well. So they got all these crystals, and he has to battle his own ego at that moment, right? And it's like it shows him like how his ego caused these ego deaths throughout his life, which caused major change for him. Right, but then when this stupid little chihuahua, right, I get like the child, right, holds the map, it's like all his quests were like, in order to get through the field of, spoiler alerts, I'm sorry, in order to get through this field of flowers, right, if you try to fight them, they fight you back, and they'll eat you and destroy you, but if you smell them, that's it, you sniff them, and you're nice to them, they'll carry you through the field of flowers to the lazy river. And the lazy river's whole point is you can't rush the lazy river. Like, all this dog wanted was a family, so that's like all its ever focus was. So every moment it was with anybody, he treated them like family. So it was all these like really sweet adventures for him, right? And it just goes a matter of what you're focusing on. Oh, really was good. And the whole point of it was like trying to outrun death. The Sun card here. That's that Princess Daylight energy. She turns into old woman at night. And then a young princess during the day, and the spell's only broken when the prince kisses the old woman side of her. It's definitely energies about cycles here. The stork reaping what one sows. The bear, there's more protection of children here. The rider. There's a lot of energy, yeah. Once again, the stork reinforces the energy that I was talking about before. It's that story is all about, the moral of it is like, you know, it's karmic. The bullies get what they deserved, and the kind people got what they deserved, right? We got the bear here. That's all about listening to your parental instincts. We got the rider here. We got the moon, Cinderella here. I'm going to read the rider and then we'll get into this. I like the rider too because he's 1, right? And it comes out with that 11 card. And that 9 of Cups. It's just calling to me to read that one. Nine of Cups, success, victory, good news, and dreams realized. In the enchanted horse, a magical horse brings the prince and princess together, but then the crafty sultan uses that same horse to kidnap the princess. The prince she loves must be wily in how he defeats the powerful sultan. He succeeds in his goals and uses the same magical horse to escape with his love back to his own kingdom. The rider card of success. This can be news of victory, realization of a dream. Our princess had her dreams answered when her love rescued her. Her prince achieved his victory. When the rider shows up in your reading, know that you will see a victory. Wherever the rider is heading, what is behind the rider could show you the path to your triumph. All amazing things you want out of life could be coming your way when the rider approaches. Who is towards you is a good question to ponder. In this enchanting card. Note, this card can also be used for a male lover. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's really, really funny. Because, right, who's behind the rider? Can't make it up. All these are behind the rider, right? So this has been the journey. This has been the journey. Everything that you guys are like, this is just what? I definitely just picking up the strong energy. I know it's so cheesy, the whole twin flame thing. Y'all don't even realize how powerful you are as divine energies and how much you have been manifesting this whole tale, right? You've been so in charge of it. It's funny because I did just do a whole reading, and part of the reading I said, in part of that reading it came out that the masculine was very strongly coming across as what I don't want to be saved. Why? You can't save me. Why? Because that's not the story. The story is I'm supposed to save you. Oh man, I hope this records. I just cleared a whole bunch out of this thing. I might have to. Damn those two. Damn those two, right? Because, and I'm talking about Rich and David because I was watching their stupid little podcast last Monday, and they were talking about Mercury retrogrades and how, like, you know, it only highlights things that, you know, the universe has been telling you that you need an upgrade on usually, and they mentioned computers and cell phones, and then don't you know, they start messing up. Also, there was a massive solar flare the other day, so I don't know if that's got anything to do with what's going on, right? There's been a lot of sacrifices going on here. Someone has sacrificed a lot, right? And there's this energy of trying to find strength in the sacrifice. It's like, I've given up too much for this life to give up on it, right? And someone needing sanctuary, right? The sanctuary card is like, yeah, it's taking peace, it's taking space from people. And it's needed, especially in situations like, where people are affecting your map, right? The map's your own wish fulfillment. They're coming in and they're picking up your map and they're fucking it up. They're making it their story, and you don't want it to be their story. You want it to be your story. It's funny because the whole point of that movie and the end of it is, it was the journey that led to the wish fulfillment. It wasn't actually reaching the star where the person could wish for what they wanted. The map, the journey to get to the star, the journey that it would put you through, would show you, usually you already have what you are wishing for. That was the point. I like it. Go see it. If you haven't seen it, go see it. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's a huge tale, right? I don't want to ruin any more for you, but it's definitely worth it. Get an Empress in the middle here. A lot of focus. Always ask me, because I can't remember what I say in videos, because a situation like just what happened before, like, if this doesn't record, then I'm going to have it all in my brain that I've said all this stuff, and then I can't remember if that's the one that recorded or if that's the one that didn't record. The Queen of Cups right under the Empress. So funny. Alright, we got a Three of Swords situation here, right? Somebody's got a lot of interference in their life. We got the Queen of Wands here. I'm really worried that this isn't recording. I really, really am. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I'm going to make this a short one today just because it's giving me issues, alright? So we got this Queen of Spiders here, right? This Queen of Wands, right? This person has a deep understanding of how to pull strings, right? She understands how all the strings are attached, right? She understands how spiders work. It's this whole energy of sensory, right? I get that this person understands this at a sensory level, right? It's energetic webs that she recognizes, and that's how she, how her gifts kind of work, right? There's something along the lines of time precious here. Something's time precious to this person, right? There's definitely some sort of balance that they're trying to gain because they're working towards a 10 of Cups opportunity here. I got 10-10, right? You had that 11 manifesting energy, right? This person's definitely stubborn, but this is an end goal that they're not letting go of, right? They're holding on to. What we got down here? Sorry, it was 6 of Cups, I should tell you. Alright, like I said, balancing, right? Trying to see things from a new perspective, right? This might have been something this person's been working at for a long time, the 7 of Pentacles, right? They've failed at it a couple of times, right? But it's something that's very heart-centered and dear to them. Yeah, there's some secrets here with an Emperor, though. There's definitely something. What's the deal with this Emperor? King of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something about this Emperor. I get what she's focusing on the 3D here, right? That 10 of Pentacles she's focusing on the 3D. I think that that's the personal mission, right? That's what she's sacrificed for. That's what she's going into sanctuary for. But up here, there's some sort of like she's trying to find balance over some sort of failure with this Emperor. It's like, what? It's like, I don't understand. I don't understand how it keeps, like, how it's not, yeah, how it didn't rise to another level. She's just like, I don't understand. Like, like, what? It's like, what, you cycled with this, like, yeah, she's confused. She's like, what? She's like, whenever you come across the same pattern over and over again, picking that up with the Mercury retrograde, that's what it does. It highlights. That's all retrogrades do, is they just highlight a pattern in your life that you're not paying attention to, that you can break. And this person is just like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, she's aware on the 3D. She's aware of this whole web. She's aware of how these people work and operate and everything else like that. And she's just like, I don't understand how this keeps failing with this one person. And it's like, yeah, I get, baby doll. It's got nothing to do with the feminine here. That's the masculine's issue, right? We got a Knight of Cups energy here. Decision. The Empress. I get the Empress offered to this person. She was just like, well, we could have the 10 of Cups. We can have 3 cups. We can have that. Right? It's all about a fool's leap here. Got the 8 of Swords, High Priestess, 2 of Coins, and the Star card. There's some entrapping energy here. Why is she stuck? I get that this High Priestess, I get like, it's right on top of the Empress too. This is a very powerful divine feminine. She's just like, what? I'd rather be stuck somewhere where I have balance than be stuck somewhere where I don't have balance, right? And this person's been guided to find whatever sanctuary that she's in right now. She's still watching an old situation. I think she's watching an old situation die. If that makes any sense. It's a lot of anxiety here. Dude, my neck wasn't bothering me until I got into this one. That's probably not a great view. Oh. 5 of Staves. Oh yeah, I said I was going to make this quick. 5 of Staves. This person has a lot of people around them that cause them a lot of drama. 10 of Swords. This person's just, yeah, there's just, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. She's just watching this energy from the past. She's like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Like I said, that's why I call this 10 of Swords a drama queen card. It's like, okay, but you had to go through all the swords to get there. You had to go through all the swords. You wrote that map. You decided to walk that path. You decided every decision leading up to that, right? 1 of Swords, you had an idea. 2 of Swords, you made a decision about it. 3 of Swords, oh, stabbed in the front. 4 of Swords, I need to recognize that this is a problem. 5 of Swords, this is a problem, you cause a conflict, right? 6 of Swords, the rite of passage. 7 of Swords, did you lie to yourself about it? 8 of Swords, are you now trapped in this decision? 9 of Swords, oh my god, this is so much anxiety. 10 of Swords, I can't believe they stabbed me in the back 10 times. Well, dude, they've been doing it since the 3 of Swords. Someone just really needs to recognize the phases in their own lives that they play into. That you play into and that you enjoy and that you engage in. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I'll be back later with probably more messages. I need new devices. Alright, I love y'all. I'll be back soon.